Alright, well, it is time to head to the wall. I'd say that this is a notable thing, but, like, it's not really any different from the whole segment that we had after the train got hacked. It's just, like, you know, 3 sections instead of 1.
So, is the reason why the game just decided to kick you, like, right to the dungeon because, you, like, sort of exhausted all your available, like, free time options? Or did it just randomly go, okay, yeah, no, just get to the damn dungeon, dumbass?
I don't know, because it doesn't do those in the later parts, but whatever. It's fine.
Look at all these trains.
And phones.
Do you want power?
Do you want food?
I guess I wasn't the only one who was desperate.
That's a lot of trains that got hacked.
Maybe this infected hacker is at the end of the
You know, I'm starting to believe her whole spiel about how, oh no, our train might get hacked and this is a terrible thing, may not have been completely truthful. It seems like they've got plenty to go around.
Good. That means nobody's protecting him.
Well, I don't really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that this hacker clearly, basically, has a theme that they're going with and they're sticking to. I'm gonna be the guy who destroys nothing but trains.
God, we're so fucking good at puzzles.
You're pretty good at this.
Yeah, dude. Well done.
We can do this.
Yes. Yes.
I hope you appreciated me being about, like, 3 seconds away from attempting to cut up Yuna there.
It's fine. She's invincible.
She can heal. She's fine.
Yeah, this sword, I guess, is like the Monado, where it'll only cut enemies and not humans. I guess.
That does kind of beg the question if all the enemies in the game are basically just, you know, infected normal people, and the goal of the game is to try and, like, you know, reset the apocalypse to turn everyone back to normal. What does us kicking the shit out of them with the laser blade do? Like, are we just erasing these people from reality?
If we keep going like this, we'll make it to the other side in no
I think
time.
you are putting way more thought in this than the author did.
Good to know.
Yes.
Like, it's a good existential question, I guess, but yeah, I can't imagine we're going to actually explore that.
Be careful!
Quick, stat question. How many enemies are in this room?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Or?
Watch out!
Yes.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about the game being just like, super hard to see shit in is, like, it really does a pretty crappy job of just trying to, like, visually distinct, like,
We can do this.
or creating a visual distinction, I suppose, between, like, your party and, like, the actual enemies.
Yes.
That's if you can tell anybody's there at all.
Where to next?
Yeah, some of these people are just blending right into the server room.
Like, that's probably the reason why, like, all the enemies are, like, stand 1.5 times taller than you do. Purely because, like, okay, like, there's some minor level of visual distinction so that you don't confuse them with your similarly sized allies. I don't know.
Did you, like, miss the enemy trigger or something?
No, this is a different room. How did you not realize that, R8?
Oh, my mistake. I thought you just, like, double backed and came back the way you came. Or, you know, went the way you came.
How could you possibly get lost in this beautiful level design?
And I haven't seen a map of any sort in, like, the 3 or 4 hours we've been at this, so I'm guessing there just kinda is none.
That's right, baby. You're gonna figure this shit out on your own.
Hooray!
Get ready to burn!
Also, yeah, you're right, Argate. It does look like the hammer is not even moving during that attack.
Like, there might be a little bit of movement, but I think everything's just... The camera shaking is doing a lot of the heavy lifting
Fix
there.
you up. Dodge!
The fuck? Oh.
Some of my plushies.
Okay, I thought they just, like, dropped voodoo dolls or something.
I bet these
Voodoo
weren't even
dolls
my
would be a
real
hell of a
fans.
twist.
People went so crazy for these that they became collectibles. So a bunch of greedy bastards bought most of them just to make money.
Is that true?
Yeah, scalpers are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be it. Let's just keep going.
Look at these.
Yeah, no, the real story was the Unidolls sold like shit, so we're actually just in the Unidoll surplus warehouse right now.
According to my readings, they're being used to power a supercomputer. Somehow.
Oh, correction, we're inside Twitter headquarters right now.
Oh, that's why all these cages are empty then.
Oh yeah, Elon's run out of employees, willing or otherwise.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, really?
To be fair, I don't think you're supposed to go that way, but, you know, I'm not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to be going, so shrug.
Dodge!
I mean, whenever a game gives you an opportunity to try and break it wide open, you clearly take it.
Yes. Yes.
Be careful!
I like how the giant rainbow cable, which is like supposed to be your guide to kind of tell you which direction you should be going, is in like maybe a quarter of the rooms.
We can do this!
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. It's like, oh, well... And of course, it's doing you a lot of great favors where it's just pointing perpendicularly through a wall.
Well, we're halfway through, I think.
What now?
How do we cross it?
Oh, come on, Shawnee, I believe in you. I know you can solve this.
So glad you were right.
Oh, I was expecting, like, a moving platform from like Mario 64?
Same.
Yeah, that was my first expectation when I played this, was like, oh, that's not how this works. I'm not sure if what it actually is better or worse.
Yes.
So, hang on. So you look at the colors on the floor to tell you like how many squares to move?
Yes, that's the puzzle.
Yeah. And then they're color coded to the directions on the compass there.
Okay.
So up, left, up.
No, that looks like up, right.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it Okay, that answers my question. Where did it drop us?
Right beneath it. There's a couple elevators to get back up.
Okay, good.
So yes, it is in the order they appear, not in the order that they're listed.
Aw, fuck off.
That's gross. That's it. That would make a pretty good like puzzle for like an actual like escape room or like, you know, IRL like fitness challenge, I guess.
Why do we do more actual hitting with the chainsaw arm than we do the hammer arm?
That is a really good question. Did they like mix up the animations?
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like neither of them were particularly well animated or like convey what's going on all that well. But yeah, the chainsaw one at least looks like, you know, you are kind of going to town on the enemy.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like you could swap the two animations and it would make perfect sense.
Yeah, I can see that too, honestly.
Oh man.
What? Do monsters like dancing games?
According to GPS, there used to be an arcade where you are. The wall must have absorbed the arcade into itself.
Oh, so look at that, it is Fun Tower.
No. This thing could be a trap.
Well, if it is a trap, I know who I want to test it out.
Aren't you a better dancer than me?
Johnny, please. I come to arcades to play Street Fighter, not Step It Up.
This is for the good of the group, Johnny. We can't lose Yuna. She's our only healer.
Your wiki says that you're terrible at rock, paper, scissors.
How could the internet betray me like that?
How would the internet even know that?
The internet has ways, I guess. What?
I don't know. Just...
I hope you enjoyed the dancing minigame.
Your dance moves are amazing, Yuna.
The fuck?
Closer next time so that my kicks can reach you, Chani.
You know, if you insist on putting a completely superfluous rhythm game, and I'm using that term very loosely here,
Honestly,
but if you insist on putting that in your game, I expect it to at least be as fully featured as 7 remakes.
I have to be careful not to use it too much. That's what Lex told me anyway.
remember, we can go recover. On
Yeah,
the
no,
train,
there's
right?
no topping Final Fantasy VII's superfluous rhythm game.
That fog doesn't look good.
God, it smells really bad too.
Maybe those towers can bring the fog down.
Yeah, worth a shot.
So this is definitely a room.
I feel like I've seen this layout in an SMT game or something.
I think you can dodge those balls.
So, yeah, our goal is to go to these towers and destroy the computers so that we can have them lower the fog by question mark?
Monsters? Nothing can stop us.
I suppose playing into the computer nerd aspect of this whole thing of just removing the noxious smelling cloud by basically just destroying a computer, thereby, I guess, no longer creating a need for the nerd to be there, or creating the smelly gas, I don't know.
I feel like destroying a computer would make it smell really bad. Just like burning out all the parts or something.
Okay, so we're just replacing one noxious smell with another then.
Yeah.
Are you seeing this,
I mean,
Hacker?
these are some really big computers.
Like, I can't imagine, like, the glowy sword is any good for the electrical components there.
The fog is lowering.
Let's go destroy more of these things.
Okay, so basically, if our glowing radiation arm hasn't given Shawnee cancer by this point, then inhaling an entire server tower's worth of superheated aluminum and titanium in gas form probably will have, I suppose.
Yes.
I don't know why dodging the electrical trail gives you a perfect dodge, but, like, sure, whatever.
Hitboxes in this game so far seem like they're just a suggestion so far. So, yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, I guess it's the same logic of, like, you've, dodged at the same time you would have come into contact with a hitbox, so... Sure.
Yeah, like, I guess that's not wrong. I'm gonna disagree with it, but...
We can't let them stop us. I'll fix you up. We won't let them stop us.
So, I'm using Yuna's alternate heal right now. It's an instant heal. If, she also has a variant that just makes a spot appear on the ground, and as long as you're standing in that spot, you'll continually be healed. Which is... it's okay. It will technically heal you for more in the long run, but it's just generally way less useful.
And does it cost more or less mana than the instant heal?
It does cost less. So, like, the game knows that it's less useful. It's also the one that she starts with. You have to unlock the instant heal.
Yes.
That genuinely feels backwards.
Not impossible.
Yes. Yes.
So is that the only death blow we get in this game?
Yes.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not a very deep system. We do have a couple nifty abilities that I haven't used because I don't think they're very useful, but, like, we do have, for example, the Stinger. Like, literally, it's just called the Stinger. It does exactly what you think it does.
I'm glad this game has the Stinger. That feels like it should be mandatory for any kind of character action game.
Yeah, the Stinger is Yuna's special ability that she unlocks for you. Each character has a different one. One's a shockwave, one's like a summon swords type thing, where they just like spin around you and constantly do damage. And one's, oh god, what is it? It's a shockwave.
More phones.
There's like 2 different shockwaves.
Wait, this is my account. But I didn't write this.
I know somewhere safe. Here are the coordinates. If you bring my plushie with you, you'll get a special reward.
No, please, no.
Well, you weren't completely wrong when you said this was the Yuna plushie warehouse.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just, maybe not in the way that you expected. Anyway, how do y'all feel about, like, Artorias?
Artorias is a fun fight, but I am actually kind of tired of the Artorias fight now.
Yeah, no, Souls isn't my From franchise, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Get ready to burn.
Artorias was like the best boss fight from Dark Souls 1, but they have at least 1 or 2 Artorias fights in like every game since now. Like, they're really good fights that just really, like, keep you in the zone, but maybe I'm just tired of Souls games, I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess the Armored Core analog would probably be the Balteus fight then at the end of the first chapter.
Turn into a flame.
God, yeah, the more I see it, the more I'm just like, yeah, they went way too overboard with the camera shake on these special attacks.
They are 100% overcompensating for a lack of actual animation with that.
Aw, shit, baby, here we go, phase 2.
Man, this really is an Artorias fight.
The flesh sword is red now.
Yes.
Also, yeah, Balteus is definitely the Artorias of Armored Core 6, because it also has a phase 2 where it turns red and gets really fucking pissed at you.
Yes.
You'll say the laser is new for phase 2, and then he's got a new
Feel the fire of our blood.
spread ability. You'll see it, it's very obvious.
Huh?
The laser comes out really fucking fast, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Like, how the hell do you dodge that? Like, that hitbox looked insane.
You mostly don't. You just kind of stand off to the side, because it goes off in, like, a wheel and spokes pattern. So you basically just back away from him a little bit.
Yeah, you could see the pattern where it's going before he hits, so...
But, like, the safe zones were so tiny, though.
Okay, Arya. I typed the stuff into the terminal.
Anyway, you'd think there'd be more fanfare for beating a boss like that, even though... Because, you know, like, he's one of the big 3 ones in this game, but no.
No, only the servers.
Just a simple fade to black, and then, oh, alright, I guess we're gonna continue the plot now.
This game hasn't seemed big on fanfare of any kind so far, so that's, again, not entirely surprising.
Oh no, game, please don't zoom in that. You can see it's just a texture. Man, like, come on. If you're gonna do this, at least actually render the plushies.
They're even turning kids into monsters? Wait, she isn't attacking us. See, Yuna? Not everybody died.
Yeah, let's just take the zombie child with us. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, she doesn't exactly look alive either. So,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh no, the one zombie we failed to beat up.